Oh, so, what do I think about the Venom movie? Well, to start out, it's not the best, it's not the great, it's just okay. Spoilers ahead, because that's how I do. And if you don't want to be spoiled, then don't watch this. That's all I'm saying. You have been warned. Anyways, on to Venom. The first half hour, 30 to 40 minutes, I was almost falling asleep because it was so boring. I was thinking, like, is what I got to have for Venom? I should have known because of all the stories I heard about Venom going from rated R to cutting it out to PG-13. Damn fucking fucks. You can tell it was a rated R movie because there was scenes where, like, Venom is going all crazy on people, like cutting people's heads off, eating people, but they don't show blood or a body. You can tell that they cut down a lot, but come on. This movie only got interesting when Venom actually showed up. The rest of the stuff beforehand, I could care less. Eddie Brock getting fired by his boss, who I don't give a fuck. His girlfriend, I don't give a fuck. Basically, all the stuff before Venom, I couldn't care less because, God, it dragged on so long. Also, I'm going to call him Indian. What the hell was his name? I can't remember his name. You know, in Spider-Man, the first one. Oh, Harry Osborn. He's not playing Harry Osborn here. But he's kind of like Harry Osborn. I'm just going to call him the Indian Harry Osborn because I can't remember his name. Indian Harry Osborn is doing something like getting bullshit from the moon and testing it just because. Why? Who knows? He maybe explained it, but I was falling asleep half the time during the first half. I like the one scene where, like, this school field trip is there at Indian Harry Osborn's place, and he's, like, talking. And he goes, like, hey, any questions? One little girl raises her hands up, and all the rest of her class are going, like, shh! Bitch, it's a field trip! You're allowed to ask questions. Even the Indian Harry Osborn said, hey, she's allowed to ask a question. Go ahead. Ask away your question. Remember, she wanted to ask a question. What's the next scene? Oh, Harry Osborn, we need you over here. Zoom fucking off. She never did get her question asked. What was the point of that? I don't know. Probably to cut time. Because you could tell that this movie was cut for time a lot. This goddamn movie. Anyways. So, I'm surprised Jenny Slate was in this movie. Because this is the first time I've seen her be in something where she's not a hyperactive person, like doing all kinds of weird ass shit and basically being high or just being Jenny Slate. First time I ever seen Jenny Slate be acting normal in a movie. Don't get me wrong, I like Jenny Slate. She's funny. But her acting normal is just weird to me. It's like when seeing Johnny Depp playing something actually normal, it just gets to you. So Jenny Slate's character, scientist Jenny Slate, gets Eddie Brock to go to the place to get pictures or some shit. It goes like, basically puts him in a room. And then she just walks away. Well, okay. So Eddie Brock's walking around the compound, sees the homeless lady that he was being nice to in one scene in that one movie. Like, we're supposed to remember who she was. Like, I goes like, I'm like the homeless woman from way back then. You remember now, audience? Because I gave him the newspaper. But yeah, the symbiote is in her. Eddie Brock basically smashes the glass window, gets her out. A whole fight ensues, and oh my god, my eyes were hurting because there was so much shit going on. Like, epileptic seizure I would say it would be if I did have epileptic seizures, because like, the lights kept on going on and off. Cause like, god damn. Couldn't see much, but yeah, in symbiotes inside Eddie Brock. Then it gets interesting, because that's when the movie starts getting interesting, at least. Because Eddie Brock and Venom, their chemistry is pretty good, because like, Venom is a pretty funny guy. Even though he's very scary at the same time, but he can be funny if he wants to. And they have some pretty good scenes together. And when the shit gets to be real, Venom does his thing. But I find it kind of funny that Venom changes his mind by not taking over the world because his other guy, Riot, the other symbiote, decides he wants to destroy the world. So Venom doesn't want to destroy the world, wants to save it because this other guy wanted to do it first. I don't know, it was stupid. So yeah, Venom's an anti-hero, wants to save us now, because he went to the top of the tower, like Batman, looked around the city, goes like, oh, this is beautiful, I might as well live here. Okay. But anyways, Michelle Williams from Dawson's Creek is in this. I haven't seen Michelle Williams in a long time, but okay. Her character is kind of weird. She sees Eddie Brock murdering a bunch of people. No, not Eddie Brock, basically Venom. Murdering a bunch of guys in this building. Left and right. What does she do? Goes like, Eddie, you're sick. You gotta go to the hospital. It's like, okay. And next scene, he's in the car. He's like, in the back seat, like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And Michelle Williams is basically looking through the rear view mirror and with this crazy look on her face because she doesn't know what's going on. Yeah, I would be the same way too, but driving him to the hospital, okay. But yeah, Indy and Harry Osborn gets together with a symbiote, becomes Riot. Then they fight each other, Riot and Venom. The fight is horrible. Not because it's stupid. It's because you can't see much. And you can't tell the difference. Okay, Riot is silver. Venom is black in this movie. But they still look the same. You can't really see the difference a little bit. And when they fight, there's so much bullshit going on. You can barely see it. And Indy and Harry Osborn dies. We got our Stan Lee cameo. That was good. And it ends with clickbait with Woody Harrelson to become Carnage. But here's the thing. Woody Harrelson's 50 fucking years old. And he's almost 60. And he has a wig. It's supposed to be red, but what I saw in the theater was black. He's wearing a black wig. But, okay, Woody Harrelson's a good actor. But to play Carnage, he's almost 60. This fucking movie. But, yeah, go see it if you want. It's not that bad. It's not that good. It's okay. It's passable. Also, I'm surprised Sony didn't go overboard with their Sony products. I only saw like 2 or 3 Sony products in this. And that was it. They weren't being force-fed to you. Yeah. And stay after the credits because we got another end credit scene that revolves around the Spider-Verse movie coming out. Anyways, that's it. I like the movie. Like I said, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the greatest. It was just okay. It's like X-Men 3 The Last Stand. It's that kind of thing. Even though I liked the movie, other people hated it. I think it's passable. Even though everybody died, I still think it's passable. But anyways, that's it. Take it easy, Humanoid Nation. Humanoid Freak out. Bye.